Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with your host SAIEED. I had a wonderful Easter weekend. Hope you did too. Hope you are safe and okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to talk about today on this talk show is about the building of our schools and the education system in Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, a few days ago, our minister, Anthony Garcia, found the price of 2 schools astonishing. Ladies and gentlemen, the figures of Parvati Girls Hindu School and Shiva Boys Hindu School. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost 3 years now since the PNM government took office. No schools have been built in Trinidad and Tobago. Construction on schools have been seized. Ladies and gentlemen, when the UNC was in power, 2010 to 2015, a lot has been done to the school system in Trinidad and Tobago. Now we're going to open the phone lines early, ladies and gentlemen, to call in and voice your opinion concerning the schools. I know school is closed, but our minister find it astonishing that the figures for Parvati Girls Hindu School, 141.1 million, was too much. Ladies and gentlemen, Shiva Boys Hindu Schools, 181.5 million to build the Shiva. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many schools did Anthony Garcia ministry build, ladies and gentlemen? How many schools did this administration build? The UNC, ladies and gentlemen, built over 100 schools. Over 100 schools. How many did the PNM administration build, ladies and gentlemen? We're talking real talk. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. Early childhood care and education center. 60 schools completed, ladies and gentlemen. 60 under the UNC, led by former Education Minister Dr. Tim Gopi Singh. Primary schools, ladies and gentlemen, 31 primary schools, ladies and gentlemen, have been completed under former Education Minister Mr. Tim Gopi Singh. Secondary school, ladies and gentlemen, 9 schools have been completed, ladies and gentlemen. So now, viewers, what do you have to say about the school? What do you have to say about our minister, Anthony Garcia? Look how many schools, ladies and gentlemen, are in Trinidad and Tobago. But 2 schools, Parvati Girls Hindu School and Shiva Boys College. These 2 schools caught the eye of our beloved minister. How many schools did he build? How many, ladies and gentlemen? How many schools are in dilapidated state in Trinidad? Our school system is failing. A couple days ago, a caller called me. Said, what is your educational background? I am an accountant, ladies and gentlemen. By profession, an accountant. I can also speak in 6 different languages. 6. I run my own business, real estate. I am a spiritual consultant also, or spiritual advisor. I see about people who are having spiritual problems. And to the businessman, I'm in business also. So don't judge me because I do spiritual work. God have blessed me with that, to see about people spiritually. So don't go and say he's a seer man, and he's a black magic man, and he's a witchcraft man. If my God see it fit to bless SAIEED with spiritual gift to see about people spiritually, why are you all condemning me? I could help you in so many different ways. Viewers of this program, there were spiritual people since the beginning of time. So when you call me the Obia man, or the seer man, or the black magic man, it does nothing to me. Nothing. We have a caller on the line. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good evening, man.
Good evening. Welcome to Real Talk.
Yeah, no, but people were talking stupidness about how, because at the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Caller, I have facts to back up my data. Be very careful.
Yeah, don't bother with people. You understand? Because people will, once you're talking the truth, it always have the people who will come out and talk stupidness because they don't want to hear the truth. You understand?
That is why I named this program. That is why I named the program, caller, Real Talk.
Right.
Every time I come on set here, caller, it's facts I come in with. It's figures I come in with. Thank you for your call. Our school system is going down and down and down, ladies and gentlemen. And what are we doing? What are we doing? Bombarded by talk and talk and talk. Caller, good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you, dear. I say you have a wonderful program. First time I'm looking on.
Well, thank you. This is Real Talk. I am SAIEED.
Nice seeing you, SAIEED. I'll be looking on more.
I do welcome your viewership.
Okay, dear. Bye.
Good day. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about schools and we talk about the construction, just imagine so much schools in Trinidad and only 2 schools. The price of 2 schools, Shiva Girls for the sum of 141.1 million and Shiva Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, Shiva Boys 181 million, 181.5 million. That caught the eyes and the attention of our honorable minister. Caller, good night. Caller? Feel free to call, ladies and gentlemen. 622-9785, 628-6093, 235-3676, and 235-3673. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what the data that I have, it's facts, it's figure. Almost 3 years into office, and nothing have been done with our school system in Trinidad and Tobago. So why these two schools? And we have so many schools that have not been opened as yet. Dilapidated states, striking, protesting, and our honorable minister, what can he say now? 2 schools out of hundreds of schools. How many secondary schools have this administration built? None. They have allocated money for highways, byways, but nothing for school. Why can't you finish school in Trinidad? We live in here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break. When we come back after this break, call in and voice your opinion, because your children will be lacking education if we do not have school. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Your original one-stop school shop. Your number one choice for the widest variety of top quality stationery, school books and bags, school shoes and socks, and ready-made uniform. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited is also authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. They're also the home for Sebastian school shirts and pants. Quality you can depend on for generations. And nobody, I mean nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, with 2 locations to serve you. Number 1, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro. Telephone 644-BOOK. That's 644-2665. And number 3, Guaguari Road, Mayaro. Phone 630-BOOK or 630-2665. The Next Generation Limited. Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited. Ready to serve you, because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
Rahaman's Bargain Center, located in the All Elegant Draperies building, number 91 Superior Street in San Fernando, where every day is a bargain. Shop now and save on drapery and curtain fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, comforters and sheet sets, new arrivals of upholstery fabric, curtain tapes, tablecloths and table runners, pillows and cushions, blinds, rugs, and so much more. Give them a visit today. Rahaman's Bargain Center, number 91 Superior Street, San Fernando, inside the All Elegant Draperies building, where every day is a bargain. So shop and save.
Pharmacist brands Vigorfort for women, scientifically formulated for women. It has been tried and proven and may be beneficial in women experiencing loss of feelings and libido, increased erotic and sensuous energy during intimacy to enjoy gratification, stimulating libido and increasing sexual dysfunction, balances hormone function for menopause, encourages balanced estrogen and estradiol levels in women. Available at all leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com. Caribbean distributors needed. Contact 760-9680.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I am SAIEED, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Now, if you have a property to sell, viewers, feel free to contact me. My number's on screen. Feel free to contact me. Now, when you have a property and you want to sell, why let the villagers alone see that you have a property to sell? Why not advertise it on television? I'm the only real estate businessman have a program running on TV. You all could advertise your property. Let the whole country see. And by extension, outside Trinidad, you have a property for sale. And maybe they'll be interested in it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, schools. 9 secondary schools that have been completed under the Honorable and former Minister of Education, Tim Gopi Singh. Arangwes North, Couva West Secondary, Digo Martin North, Irie High School, Marabella South, Princestown East and Princestown West, Five Rivers Secondary School, and St. Augustine. They were built under the PP government. But our loving minister only found problems with 2 schools. Why aren't these schools finished? Parvati Girls Hindu School, $141.1 million and $85 million have been paid. Shiva Boys Hindu College, $181.5 million and $111.2 million have been paid. Caller, good night. So where is the allocation to finish these schools? We have a call on the line?
Yes, good night.
Good night.
You started the program and you were saying that how some people challenging you and saying that how, like you don't know what you're talking about, and you said that you are fact.
Right.
And now I hear you saying that what schools this government built, and the schools that you put there, the past government didn't build those schools. As a matter of fact, 95% of the secondary schools in Trinidad, all the secondary schools actually, unless it's a Hindu-based school or Muslim schools that still get some kind of state subvention, is this government built it years ago, right? So this is a disingenuous thing. Under the last government, most schools did not open, especially in certain areas.
I'm
talking facts here. I don't know what your program is about. Where you
talk
getting
about
your
how
information?
many schools has this government built?
Nah, man, you can't come and talk that shit when the people are trying to
Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call.
And we have the facts.
Thank you for your call. How many schools have this government built thus far? How many? How many unfinished? Why didn't this government allocate funds to finish the school? Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, hello? Good night.
Good night. Make your contribution.
I feel that first caller, I feel this government has to build a school for him to go to. Right? Because everybody in this country wants to play politics, right? PNM, UNC. But at the end of the day, it's about we trying to go to school.
Exactly.
Right? It's an education.
Yes, caller.
If the school is not properly built, right? How it is, they will learn.
That is what I'm saying.
But everybody wants to play politics, right? At the end of the day, it have we outside here living. Indian,
yes.
African descent, right? We had to work hard and catch retail to make me money.
To send our children.
To send in school, right? At the end of the day, the politicians and them have everything they want.
True, yeah. Well said, caller. Thank you for your contribution. And
Thanks
the public
much,
need to understand that.
Yeah, I feel the PNM should build a school for them.
Thank you for your contribution, caller. Now, I have 2 sons going to school. And if they don't have proper school, how can they go and get a proper education? Caller, good night. Caller? Caller, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, this is real talk, real facts, real figures. Not a school have been built in Trinidad under this administration thus far. How many schools they can't allocate funds for? How many schools? Caller, good night.
Hello?
Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Good evening.
Hello? Are you heard me?
Yes.
Yes, good night. And I want to say that you raise a very good point. I think that we mustn't play games with our children, because our children of this country, my country, your country, our country, we must always protect, because the future is in the children's book bag. And if any government, it could be the PNM government or the UNC government, is giving trouble to see about our children of this country, we have to ask questions. Because our children today is important. And if we want to see our children upgrade, come to be doctors and lawyers, we have to make sure that our children have a proper education, proper school, proper food to eat in the schools.
Well said.
But I want to make a next minute, please. Because I was disappointed, and I want to ask, what kind of country are we? What kind of people are we to do Dominica like that?
True.
How that could be a mistake? How could we encourage that?
You see? And caller, when you go to talk out or speak out about these things, they want to muzzle you.
Yes, they want to muzzle you. How could we as a people, because a country like that, what now go through hurricane, fire, people die.
Yeah.
They ain't eating, because we send foodstuffs over there.
True.
And people today, the foodstuff ain't reached by the doorstep as yet. No, up to now, the foodstuff ain't reached. It's going by all kind of people, but it ain't reached by the man who we really says for the poor people on the ground in Dominica. So I was surprised, and I want to stand with the ambassador. Nobody in this country will be forcing the ambassador's hand.
Exactly.
Because he gets instruction, and that is a disaster for a minister to remove forthwith. Are you agreeing with me?
One time, remove him. You're not doing anything.
That is a disaster for a minister to remove forthwith. That is a disaster. The Honorable Prime Minister must call a press conference and apologize to Dominica for that mistake. Because that mistake was a nightmare. That mistake was vomit. How could we go there and embarrass our country like that? How could we go there and embarrass our people like that? I am sad and I am hurting. Because when we want to attack, because I can recall when the former Prime Minister, now opposition leader, say Trinidad was not ATM, the COSA all over this country. Today, you see what going on with the vote. How could we do that? Why nobody calling for the minister, Dennis Moses to resign? Why nobody calling for Dennis Moses to resign in this country? Why he still sit down? And remember they said, nobody never vote for him. Dr. Kit Rowley appoint him as a senator and make him a minister in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And we are calling forthwith for that minister. Nobody, and I say I'm going to say it again, because today, all the people is blow whistle, they get target. Because when we could see $150,000 to cover a sex scandal in sports. So much to say, brother. I thank you. So much to say. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your contribution.
150,000 to cover. Sad. Very sad.
And Nicola was right. Viewers of this program, Nicola was right. Whenever we speak out on something, ministers want to muzzle our mouth. Muzzle us. They forget is the people put them there. They forget that. Under the UNC. Now, I'm not for UNC, I'm not for PNM, But I'm living in Trinidad. I am living in Trinidad, and this is my country. Caller, good night.
I am living in Trinidad, and this is my country. Caller, good night. I am living in Trinidad, and this is my country. Caller, good night. I am living in Trinidad, and this is my country.
I am living in Trinidad, and I am standing up, not only for me, But for people who want me to stand up for them, I am not afraid of being muzzled. I am not afraid. I am the one who will come out and talk the facts, the truth, the real talk. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I named the program Real Talk. Anybody talk about a minister because they want to shut them up. Why? The people of Trinidad and Tobago put the PNM there. The people of Trinidad and Tobago put the UNC government when they were in power. It's the people. So why it is when the people speak out, you want to muzzle them like some animal? No. What Rowley doesn't understand is that his ministers are embarrassing him. Look how many scandals under ministers under this present government. And what is our Prime Minister saying about it? When the UNC was in power, ladies and gentlemen, any scandal or allegation raised under Kamala administration, she used to dismiss the ministers one time. One time. One time. Step down from your position. Allegation brought against you, step down until it is cleared. Why can't this government do it? Why can't this minister do it? These ministers are embarrassing. Embarrassment to Keith Rowley, our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And what is he saying? Is he taking the embarrassment of these ministers? Why is our minister of Trinidad and Tobago, why hasn't he caused some of his ministers to step down because of allegation? Why? Why? Unless he's in love with the embarrassment. What can I say again? You know, when you love something, you will stick with it. If you like ice cream, when you go in an ice cream shop and you taste one flavor and you get to fall in love with that one flavor, you won't bother with the rest. Viewers of this program. And you know it's real talk. So when you're accustomed to embarrassment in public life, you will always stick with it. Look at these ministers in this PNM government. Ladies and gentlemen, how many allegations have brought before them? How many? And what did our minister do? Nothing. Our Prime Minister rolled with it. Under the UNC and Kamala administration, pull a back seat. Pull a back seat. There's allegation before you, not under my administration, and will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, what can we say or do again? You talk, they cap you down. You stand up, well, they want to buy this truck, they are allocating money to buy a water truck to spray crowd. Crowd control, you call it. They want to soak you down while you're protesting for the right. So how can that be, Mr. Rowley? How can that be? No disrespect to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for tonight. But join me right here tomorrow. Real Talk with Said Ali. Thank you and good night, ladies and gentlemen.